Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I hope that you guys are all having a great day. So for today's video, I'm really excited because I'm going to be doing another review for you guys, but not just any review, this review. So as most of you guys already know, the Becca and Jaclyn Hill Champagne Collection Face Palette is actually launching today at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So by the time this video goes up, the collection should be live on the Sephora website. So I wanted to make sure that I had a little review up for you guys. So if you're still on the fence about whether or not you want to purchase it, or you're just wanting to see some swatches on a brown skin girl, I've got you covered with... Okay. But yeah, like I was saying, if you're wanting to see some swatches on a brown skin girl, then I've got you covered with this video. So I'm not going to go too long in the intro because I know you guys want to get straight on to what we're here for, which is the review. If you're new to my channel, make sure to go ahead and click that subscribe button. Also, if you enjoyed this review or just reviews in general, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and be sure to stay tuned till the end of the video because I do have a sneaky little surprise for you guys at the very end. So if you guys would like to hear my thoughts and opinions about the new Jaclyn Hill face palette, then please keep watching. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and get into the review, and in true fashion, we are going to start with the packaging. So I am obsessed with this packaging on this product. I think it is by far one of the most luxurious products and most beautifully packaged products that I own. But when you purchase the palette, this is the box that it comes in. It's a really beautiful metallic gold packaging with white, of course, on the front of it. It has Becca, Jaclyn Hill, and then it kind of has like the bubbles of champagne and like specks of white all over the entire box. At the bottom, it says Champagne Collection Face Palette. And then on the back of the palette, it has, or on the back of the box, it has a beautiful picture of Jaclyn Hill. It has a couple of words from her. And then down here in the very bottom right-hand corner, or I guess if it was flipped and you were looking at it, it would be the left-hand corner. It has all of the shades that are included in the palette. This palette does include 3 blushes and 2 highlighters. And when you actually open the box and take the palette out, this is what it looks like. Oh, it's so beautiful. Like as soon as I got it in the mail and I opened it, I was like, well, dang. Oh, and I have it upside down. I was like, well, dang, it's actually more beautiful in person than it is online. I can't even lie. And it's really luxurious, like weighty, kind of heavy, not super heavy, but you know what I'm saying? You can tell the difference between really good quality and cheap packaging, and this is not cheap packaging. So when you take it out of the box, this is what the palette looks like. It has a film over the front of it just to protect the palette and keep it nice and clean. I still have mine on there. I probably will never take it off, honestly, because I just want to keep this palette looking beautiful as long as possible. But it kind of has the exact same kind of look as the box, except the package or the palette is actually white instead of gold. And then the accents on the front of it are gold. So Becca and Jaclyn Hill says the same thing, and then it has like the bubbles of champagne all over the front and gold and silver specks. And then on the back of the packaging, I really love that it has the names of all of the different highlighters and blushes that are inside of the packaging, so that you'll see in a minute there is like a little insert inside of the packaging that has all of the names. But just in case you happen to misplace that or lose it, you do have it on the very back of the packaging on the go with you anytime that you have this palette with you and you need to know what color you are using. So let's go ahead and open it up. Can you tell I'm very excited about this? This palette is still kind of fresh to me. I just got it actually last week. I was able to get my hands on it during like the pre-launch that Sephora had through their mobile app. Jaclyn Hill was actually having like her celebration party in New York City, and while she was there, she announced on her Snapchat that she was going to be releasing a few of the palettes on Sephora through the mobile app. So if you happen to be watching her Snapchat, or if you're like me and you have a bomb friend, shout outs to Andrea, that texted me as soon as she mentioned that on her Snapchat that they were available. I went straight on there and ordered my palette and made sure to get it quick, fast, and in a hurry before they sold out. So, like I said, this is still a little fresh to me. I'm still a little excited, but it's all good because this is a lot to be excited about. So, when you open the packaging, This is what it looks like on the inside, and I'm just trying not to blind you guys with the huge mirror. The mirror is basically the exact same size as the palette, but when you open it up, this is what all of the products on the inside look like. So gorgeous. So as I mentioned, you get 3 blushes and 2 highlighters. One of the highlighters is Champagne Pop, which is the original highlighter that Jaclyn Hill created with Becca. And then you also get another highlighter, which is called Prosecco Pop. And this one leans more on the gold side. Both of them are absolutely stunning. Both of them look beautiful on my skin tone, in my opinion, alone. And today I did mix them for my highlight on my cheekbone today, and they look beautiful together as well. So let's go ahead and get into some swatches, and then I will be right back to tell you a little bit more information and, of course, my overall opinion about the palette. So the very first color in the palette is the shade Rose Spritz. This is a luminous blush. It's a really beautiful kind of radiating glow from within kind of color. The next shade in the palette is the shade Amaretto. This is described as a mineral blush, and it is also one of the more matte or satin finishes. This one I would describe as more of a muted mauve type of color. The next color in the palette is the shade Pamplemousse, I believe is how you pronounce it. This one is more of like a pastel, almost hot pink. It's not like full-on hot pink fuchsia, but it's almost like a muted kind of hot pink color. The first highlight color in the palette, as I mentioned, is the shade Champagne Pop. This is the same finish and color as the original Champagne Pop, still equally as beautiful. And then the next shade in the palette is the shade Prosecco Pop. This one is just as pigmented as the Champagne Pop highlighter, but it just has a little bit more of a golden finish to it. So here is a closer look of all of the colors in the palette. As I mentioned before, there are 3 blushes and 2 highlighters, and they are all absolutely stunning. Alright, so I hope that you guys enjoyed those swatches and were able to see how beautiful they are. Hopefully the camera will do them justice, but honestly, they are so much more beautiful in person. Of course, not every single shade by itself is going to work for every single skin tone, but I think the beauty of this palette is that since you have 2 highlighters and 3 blushes in the palette, it gives you the ability to mix and match, to layer, and to just create custom shades that will go well with your skin tone, which I absolutely love. So, one other thing I forgot to mention to you guys when I was telling you about the packaging. When I received my palette, there was also a little sample inside of the palette. It was the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. I haven't really heard a ton about this. I believe it's probably like maybe one of her illuminating type primers. So I'll definitely try it out. I don't know if I'll try it out all over my entire face because you guys know I am oily, but it will probably be really beautiful to maybe put on the areas that I would typically highlight my face just to give it that extra little oomph. But yeah, I forgot to mention that. And I can't remember if I mentioned it or not, but there is a little insert inside of the palette. This is what it looks like. I don't know if you can see it, but it basically just has... Let me see. I was trying to find something to put behind it, but it basically just has all of the different shades of all of the colors in the palette, and then it has the little bubbles all over it, kind of like the champagne bubbles. So, moving on, let's talk about price. The price of the palette is $52, and you can purchase it on Sephora.com. It should be live right now. I will link it for you in the description bar down below if it is. And I know that that may be a little bit pricey for some people, but when you compare it to Becca's line of products, and when you also compare the quality that you're getting, the quality of the packaging, the quality of the products, and the fact that you're getting 3 blushes and 2 highlighters, $52 really is not a bad price. So yeah, just wanted to throw that out there. $52 is the price of the product. And as far as my overall review, I think that's pretty obvious, or my overall opinion. I think that is pretty obvious. I am in love with it. I give it 2 thumbs up. Honestly, I've purchased just about everything that Jaclyn Hill has came out with the exception of, I don't remember the name of it, but it was a highlighting palette and there were 3 highlighters in it. I did not purchase that one. I wasn't able to get my hands on it. But just about everything else that she's come out with, I have purchased. And I appreciate that she really takes the time to partner with brands that put out quality products. And she really takes the time to try to create something that will be able to go well with tons of different skin tones across the board. And it's just a really great quality product that she can stand behind and that she can really believe in. So yeah, I am in love with it. I very much recommend it. I do plan on also purchasing the eyeshadow palette that she will be coming out with. I don't think I'll be purchasing any of the other products that are coming out in the Champagne collection, but I will be purchasing the eyeshadow palette, so stay tuned. When I purchase that, I will be doing a review for you guys. And outside of that, let's go ahead and jump into the little surprise that I mentioned that I have for you guys at the end, which is a giveaway. So if you notice in the background of my video, right there, you can see that I have an extra little palette sitting back there, and I was not expecting to purchase this palette early. I was planning on, you know, just getting on there and being in the fight with everybody else trying to get my hands on this palette. But when I found out that she was releasing a few of them early, I went ahead and purchased it then. And I was already planning to do a giveaway for you guys because it's been a little while, or it had been a little while since I've done a giveaway. So I was already planning on purchasing 2. So when I saw that she released the palette early, I just went ahead and purchased 2 of them. So 1 for me and 1 for one of you. So I'm actually hosting this giveaway on my Instagram page since I did just recently do a giveaway on my YouTube page. I am hosting this one on my Instagram. So I will have a link to my Instagram down below. It's just FashionablyFayy. All of my social media is FashionablyFayy. And all of the rules will be listed on my Instagram on the original post of my giveaway photo, which I will insert for you guys in the screen so you will know what to look for. But yeah, just head over to my Instagram page. All of the rules and everything like that will be listed there. And I will also, like I said, leave a link down below to my Instagram page. So if you are not following me there, you will be able to get over there. But as I mentioned, it's just FashionablyFayy. So that is all that I have for you guys for today's review and today's video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed. I was so excited to get my hands on this and do this review for you guys because I'm absolutely in love with it. I knew I was going to love it, and I don't think that I've done reviews on very many. Well, I think I've done a few reviews, but not on all of the products that I've purchased from Jaclyn Hill. So I really wanted to jump on here and do a review for you guys on this palette because I'm in love with it. And yeah, okay, I don't want to keep going on and on and on about how much I love it. Okay, I've already said it. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys for today's review. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, make sure that you subscribe if you haven't already before you leave. You can also follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Snapchat. All of those links will be down below in the description bar. And side note, I did film this makeup look. So if you're interested in seeing how to recreate it, stay tuned. I will be uploading that very soon. So thank you guys so much again for watching. I hope that you're having a great day, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye, guys.